This is a deep subject right here. Look, bitter waters, the Bible. See, if I would have really been taught my Bible by the people who trained me when I was a kid, when I went to Sunday school, life would be so much different. For instance, when I was with my baby's mom, if I'd have knew about this, how quickly, how much easier would it have been to get over this and get on with my life when I knew about things like this. Even a matter such as this. If you pray to God about it, He will intercede on your behalf. But I'll tell you this as well. If you're guilty of the bitter waters, God will not intervene on your hand. In your favor, anyway. Okay? I'm going to show you what this is, where it's from. You can do your own study. Do your own research. Don't believe me now. Numbers 5:24. He shall make the woman drink the bitter water. I mean, hey, in the Bible, there was a ritual. But just pray about it, dude. And God is the revealer of secrets, man. He can't reveal the things to you unless you are willing to receive them or even seeking them. See, and look, you're not cursing your wife. She cursed herself. You just called her on it. But if you're guilty and you ask God to do this, yo, it's going to come back on you. Okay? Okay, I'm not gonna even tap on any of these. You should Google it yourself, okay? Now here's it. Here's the other key terminology. Key terminology. Keyword pinging. Keyword pinging. Keyword pinging. They don't want you to know about this right here. Because how many relationships would how easy it would be. No, here's the thing. Women would think twice before they be cheating and using connivery against people. But I mean, here's another thing, but if you get with someone and you know what they're up to anyway, what do you expect, right? But the thing of it is, if the woman lied and said, no, that's not the way I am, this is what's going on, but it's not. See, a woman has nothing to fear. As long as it's like, I tell people this. Hey, yeah, I'm not going to mess with you as long as you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. I don't want to know everything. All I need to know is that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. I don't need to know all the details. But look, God's got all of our numbers, dude. He knows what we does. He knows the hair on our heads. So, in Hosea as well, man, there's a play on this. Where it's like God's like a man who keeps catching his woman in this jealousy offering and she's guilty, but he keeps taking her back. And it just shows how much he loves the woman, though she be guilty. And it's an allegory of us, of humankind. And then you look at our relationships with one another, dude, and how fake they are. How many times do politicians get caught banging like boys? Like not even women. Like I could understand a man getting hookers, like a badass hooker, all dressed up, looking real fine. But look, that don't even get them right. They need like some 15-year-old boy. You know what I'm saying? But this stuff is going to come on them too, man. And it's like, see, here's the thing. This is only for believers. So don't be trying this shit like some kind of divination witchcraft. Because look, you will get the jealousy offering. You will have to drink the bitter water. If you try to run around like Beyonce and sticking Bibles up her kint, which is Man, there's parts in the Bible where it says, "Woe unto you, women! Your hair is going to become bald. Where you used to have beauty and glory, it is going to be balding. Where you used to have a pleasant smell, it's going to be stink. And he's going to take away your tinkering ornaments, man." See, if you took away the mainstream media, Beyonce would just be another hoe in the street. But when you put her on camera all the time and they pump her up full of fucking pride, man, before a fall. But I mean, her husband, Jay-Z, is no different. And this is just an arranged marriage like queens and kings, man. They really don't bang each other, man. They just hold hands in public. You know what I'm saying? So it's like anytime you see something that is trying to seduce you and lie to you, ask God to drop bitter waters on him, dude, and watch what the frick happens, man. Look, just watch what happens. How things just unravel. But listen, only until I came to a point where I have a certain kind of heart, could you even understand these things. And like I said, even I realized we are all like this right here, look, to God. But if we are willing to accept that and just change a little bit and take it into consider it, dude, and he's not going to be as mad at you. You know what I'm saying? And it truly is like that. Look, it's in Hosea, man. And it's like, that's one example of this, of a play out on this. But like when Jesus says, "Lord, or God, please take this cup from me. But if I have to, let your will be done." What it was the cup of bitterness. And because Jesus took on the sin of the world, he had to drink of that cup. And as if he was guilty, he had to suffer the real punishments of it. Because it's not a joke. You know what I'm saying? But since, look, they don't want you to know about this. Because they really want you to turn gay. They want you to keep getting pimped on by women. And they want women to keep getting pimped on by men. To where they turn bi, gay, trans, something different. Because they don't know about this, man. They don't know that God cares about your relationship. And he's even made statements about it, man. Because look, I ain't never heard no seminary preacher, fire and brimstone preacher. Look, they don't talk about that. Which is weird. Because look, Willie Lynchism, okay? Willie Lynch is you divide everyone against each other. And then they conquer themselves. One of the ways you do that is you beat the men in front of the women. Like the Massa beats the men and they let the woman watch. And in a way, it's to make the man look like a bitch. And then the woman loses respect for him. So in a way, they want this. You know what I'm saying? And once again, they want men to be also predatory towards women because that turns them to gayness. Or to whoredoms and shit, dude. Or, you know, just not giving a frick. Now they're banging dogs. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, look, because people can't come to grips with it and they wonder why it's so bad. You know what I'm saying? But they don't have no knowledge of this. But that makes sense why things have gotten so bad. Because it is important. And it'll make a lot of people think twice before they make actions or they lie and be like, "Oh yeah, I want to be with you forever." But like I've heard someone say, you need 3 boyfriends. You need 1 main boyfriend and 2 backups just in case the main goes bad. And even if you're good with the main, but look, you're getting extra attention from all these other dudes on the side. So you're getting your ego stroked and it's extra energy for energy vampirism, which they can utilize as pride to attack their main dude when he's like, "Wait, man, something's weird." You know what I'm saying? And then they try to flip it on you and be like, "Oh, you're insecure." But, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, keep it a secret. Just like look, if they ain't got no secrets, God ain't going to keep no secrets. But if they got secrets, it's not, you didn't curse no one. You just ask God to intercede for you, dude. And if the person ain't guilty, they ain't got nothing to worry about. That's the scary part. That, hey, if you're not guilty, you don't have nothing to worry about. So anyone who gets real offensive about this and defensive, watch out. You know what I'm saying? Why dost thou protest so much?